What I'm about to tell you might greatly impact your financial situation. Well, depending on what you do with this information will determine the impact. This video is about you and your ability to be wealthy, no matter what governmental policies are designed and implemented over the next 4 years. Something profound occurred to me last night after watching the presidential debate. And what I'm about to tell you, no one else probably will. And you might think that I'm absolutely full of shit, but I know in my heart and soul that I am 100% on point here. Yes, the debate inspired me to create this content, but it has nothing to do with any political party. I want to make that abundantly clear. Okay, after the debate, I continued to watch the live footage. And one of the news anchors said that the question that all of the American people wanted an answer to was this: are you better off now than you were 4 years ago, and will you be better off 4 years from now? Immediately, people began jumping in and making fearful comments about how the candidates' policies would ruin the American people and kill the economy. And this is why I don't typically watch the news. It's designed to worry the living daylights out of us. The news takes the power away from the individual and places it in the hands of politicians. No one has any power over you. Your financial situation is in your hands and entirely in your control. If you're consciously creating and you've done the inner work to make yourself believe that you are wealthy, no government policy can stop that wealth from coming to you. Your mind is more powerful than any government policy or any elected official. If your thoughts and feelings reflect wealth, the government cannot counteract that. Would you happen to know why? Because the government cannot counteract God. God gave you free will, which makes you an infinite choice maker. If you're fearful about your financial future because of the president-elect, I highly suggest that you start working now to replace that fear with choices that empower you. For instance, you can choose not to verbalize your fears surrounding money at any moment. You can choose to envision yourself living in financial freedom. You can choose not to watch the news and spend that time doing something that will help you attract wealth. The news is never going to help you attract wealth. It's not. The news will get you further away from wealth. Now, by making these conscious choices, you counteract any power you perceive the government to have over you. Now, if you talk about how bad the economy is and how you can't afford groceries and all this stuff, the government will rule your life. If you believe you'll lose your retirement, you more than likely will. But if you choose to believe that you won't lose your retirement and that something better is coming for you, no matter what happens with the election, then you won't lose your retirement and something better awaits. Right now is the perfect time for you to decide how much power you'll allow the government to have over you. No one is more powerful than you, unless you decide they are. Now, if you think I'm full of shit, people watch. The lifestyle differences will show you that what I'm saying here is the absolute truth. Now, on the other hand, if what I've said causes 5,000 light bulbs to go off, visit my link tree here in my profile. I have tons of resources to help you conquer fear, including my book, Thought Snob, and my podcast, the Thought Snob Podcast. Get ahead of your situation before it gets ahead of you.